Untitled Chapter. 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 Untitled Chap
Bye. Hello and welcome to the Columbia Classic. I'm Levi Flores along with Lauren Goodman, and the first game on the docket here is Cerro Coso versus Marin.
It should be an interesting one. I think coming back, it's going to be a lot of welcoming to the floor, right, getting their feet wet. But I think once the show starts, they're going to get right into place.
Later tonight, Columbia plays Folsom Lake, the 4 teams that are here at the Oak Pavilion in Columbia College. But for right now, the Cerro Coso Coyotes versus the Marin Mariners. Cerro Coso, one of the only 8 teams that played in the 2020-2021 season. So they have a little bit more in them. They only have 1 returning player. A few sat on the bench, but the 1 returning player is Devontae Lyles, number 10, so pay attention to him. And, of course, just the rest of the Cerro Coso team playing so much earlier than Marin.
Cerro Coso comes out immediately with the 3, and we see him on defense right now in the matchup.
Ball comes out under the middle, and Cerro Coso goes down the other way, looking for another open shot. Top of the 3, and couldn't quite get it to go.
Well, we see they're pulling off the rip, so it's no hesitation in what they're doing. Quick foul right there, unnecessary, but I should be interested in seeing how the Cerro Coso offense goes because their guns are blazing right now.
Absolutely. Cerro Coso in that 2020-2021 season, they were 9-5, only playing 14 games. And we look back all the way to the 1920 season. That last game was on February 21st, lost to Desert 75-72. A tough way to end your season, but then they played once again back in the COVID year.
Well, they're fired up right now. And you see the easy bucket down low, but this should be good.
Bench is calling out. Coyotes slowing it down now. Started off with a hot 3, but then taking their time, setting up a play down low. Off the glass and good for number 1, Josh Miller. Assistant coach Noah Garman told me that he's going to be a hot one today, making everything he can.
Well, he comes out with the first 5 points in the game, and that's huge for them. So the Marin team is going to have to worry about guarding him and defending him out.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool.
Marin quickly back in this one, trying to find an open man to the outside, tipped away by Josh Miller, who had just made the previous bucket for the Coyotes.
Well, you see Cerro Coso came out in a full court press that time, trying to extend the pressure and kind of pressure Marin to speed the game up.
And down low, a dunk for number 23, Grant Polk, the starting forward center for Marin.
That's how you knock it in. You get you a little bang out, wake the gym up.
Coyotes looking to answer back, gets it to the outside. Tough defense from the Mariners. Backing down low, spin move inside. Nice soft touch in for number 23, Jaylene Williams.
That was an easy bucket for Williams, way to get position down low, and then it was an automatic seal, easy lay.
Williams is the only player on the Cerro Coso roster that their hometown is out of California. He actually went to high school in Arizona, and no other player on the Coyotes roster is actually from California besides Jaylene Williams. And here he goes again, leading his team, drive inside, making a move, gets the ball up, but can't get it to fall. And a jump ball. Little caught up inside.
Now that was a good take on that last one. Shouldn't have faded away. Probably get that easy layup. But again, just first game back. So those first game jitters, some you'll see will fall short, and hopefully they'll get it going.
Baseline drive. And an offensive foul on Daniel Fagan.
Doing the intangibles, just missed a shot on that last one, but way to get in position, take that charge outside of the restricted area. They're going to call it every time.
One thing about almost every junior college team is that they have a lot of freshmen. Most teams, their freshman players, they kept their eligibility due to COVID so they can play this year as a sophomore. But you look at the teams, only 2 sophomores for Cerro Coso and only 1 sophomore for Marin. So only 3 sophomores on the court, on the benches for both teams today. And that's going to be a huge effect on both sides as they don't know how to play with each other quite yet. And again, it's only the first game.
I think that you're going to see that a lot this season. With COVID, a lot of people had to go the junior college route, which is not a bad route. I think a lot of players need to get their feet wet, kind of get things under them, and also learn how to play at the next level. But you're going to see a lot of teams that are going to be full with freshmen, and they're going to be trying to get acclimated. Even those sophomores with the time off, you have a result of that. But you see right here, Costa pushing it, trying to get a hard rebound, called a foul.
2 teams that we're going to see later, Folsom Lake and Columbia. So Columbia has 7 sophomores, 7 freshmen. Folsom Lake has 4 sophomores, 7 freshmen. So they're some of those bigger teams that actually have returning players, whether they went to Columbia 2 years ago or just joining them now.
Absolutely.
Push to the outside, deep 2 off the front iron, and Marin gets it on the rebound.
We have a player injured. There was one short that last possession I was looking at.
Seven 4 in favor of Marin, who has the ball currently. Slowing down their gameplay. Nice tight defense from Williams.
Now Cerro Coso is playing this extended defense. You see the block right there automatically for Benson Moore.
3-point shot going the other way. Back iron from Fagan.
Sarah gets the offensive rebound there. You see Williams kind of just trying to get the offense together and situated before they execute a play.
Making his way inside, slips inside the paint. And a foul on number 23, Grant Polk again. Little moisture on the court there.
That was a good find for Williams right there. You see the attack. Way to keep his eyes up, even though he was losing his balance right there. That was a good pass.
First free throw good, and Cerro Coso 70% from the free throw line 2 years ago. That's the only real stat that we can take from them. Only 1 returning player, like we've mentioned so many times, but you know, usually teams, they do the same amount of stats, and they just try to rebuild their team. They may be a little better, they may be a little worse, but about 70% is what we could tell you from the free throw line for the Coyotes.
Well, you can tell how they're pushing the tempo. They like to go fast-paced. They want to attack the basket, so that's going to result in a lot of free throws.
Josh Miller, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, coming from Dallas, Texas. Drives the lane.
That's a good strong take right there. I like that. See here on the drive. Nice kick. And good patience. Got him off balance. Good attack.
Lucas Prongos, the freshman, 6'7". Can't get the first. Oh for 2 for Marin to start, but gets the offensive rebound and down the hatch for Jordan Jackson.
They needed that because those 2 free throws kind of hurt them, get them back on some offensive flow.
Coyotes have a tough time getting down the court. Stolen away by Niall Harris. He's driving and a travel. Brought it from underneath.
And those are some of the results of those freshmen being on the floor, right? Some things you got to pick up different. You got to defend different. Some calls are different. So it's going to be a little bit of adjustment period for them. But I think they'll do well.
Getting that ball movement around the outside, looking for an open man down low. Double teamed at the top, flings the ball up, and a foul on the Mariners. Marin not liking that call. Said they had their hands around the player and not inside.
But usually in plays like that, it's just a swipe down. If you keep your hands up, you don't have those issues. You don't get into those tit for tats. Just one little swipe down, and usually officials call up.
Going to call an offensive foul there. Take another look at it.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Comes off that one a little hurt. That's number 3, Darren Hall. And he's going to make his way to the sideline and take a seat on the bench. Maybe just knock the wind out of him.
I think so. That's one reason why you got to have your head up on the floor, head on the swivel, should I say, because he walked right into that one.
And how about the strength of Blake Murray, too, just making sure that he wasn't going to get the call as Luke Vassell couldn't get the ball to drop. Does get the foul, though.
It was a nice take right there. Beats him off the dribble. I probably would have kept it high so you can get the and one. We got to think in the mindset we want to get the and one, but now he's at the free throw line and potentially can tie this game up.
We look at Luke Vassell and his previous school, his high school, Sydney Church of England Grammar School, which is in Australia. And this school, it's an all-boys school, K through 12. They have plenty of athletic programs. But this school in general, in Australia, they only had 1,600 students, and Luke Vassell was able to average 18 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And then coming all the way to California to play some JUCO basketball. Cerro Coso closing the gap to 1 as Marin leads 8-7, and that ball poked away.
And that's one of those adjustments periods. That was just a miscommunication on the cut in the read that will clean up throughout this game, but also clean up throughout the season.
And a travel coming from Damon Chow. Substitution for the Coyotes. Coming back in, Devontae Lyles and number 5, Kyron Gardner. Devontae Lyles, we talked about him, one of the only 2 sophomores and the only returning player, averaged 3.5 points per game. And when I talked to the assistant coach, Noah Garman, he said he doesn't score that much, not because he doesn't want to, but because he's more of that defensive player. He acts like Draymond Green, Patrick Beverley, if you're a fan of the NBA. So he's very physical, tough defensive player, and he only scores when he needs to.
And you need key leaders like that on your offense. Somebody who's not selfish and that can move the ball and come in and play some defense and lock up.
Multiple second chance opportunities and finally finding its way down by Adam Claiborne. Solid drive the other way, but couldn't get it to go.
Marin's definitely going at a different tempo with Jackson leading at the point guard. He pushed it there, just short off on the bucket, but I want to see how they defend coming back on Sierra.
Kick to the outside, triple on the way. A little too much power. Marin looking at a similar play, baseline drive, finally kicks it out. Another triple, and that one off the front iron from Niall Harris.
Good strong box out right there by Lyles, securing it and allowing them to push the tempo.
One thing I've noticed about the Coyotes is they try to run plays. Even if they have a chance at a fast break, they slow it down, bring it back up the court very slowly. But then Marin, they just go down there, they find the fast break, and they try to go for it. 3 in the key for the Coyotes.
Now, I see what they're trying to do there. Coyotes just a little too long in the key from Claiborne. Claiborne had good positioning, never got in and out, and that's where you get that 3-second call right there.
Usually referees don't call that early in the season just because they can't keep their eye on everything at the same exact time, but that's a good call by the ref, noticing that and telling the players they're not going to get away with it.
Well, the Coyotes right now, they're trying to run an inside-out game. They have a good presence with Claiborne and his height, and then they have shooters around him, so they're going to try to go inside-out, dump in. He's just going to have to relocate, find his positioning, and then reset. I think it could be good for them, and especially trying to push this lead up past 3.
Dish inside, floater over the top, gets it to drop, and that's Daniel Fagan. Fagan making the shot and playing defense all the way down. Ball comes out in a foul.
Now, that was a good attack on offense from Fagan, but he got to cut him off sooner before he gets that deep. Jaylene Williams is really in control, but the bigger guard shows his strength, doesn't get cut off, pushed in there. Easy call for the refs.
Baseline pushes into Fagan, and the offensive foul called on number 20. That's Adam Claiborne.
That was good defense by Grant Polk right there.
Cerro Coso bench calling for the defense. Marin trying to find a way inside. Here's Fagan.
Marin trying to get the dribble weave.
That shot no good, rattles off, and down the other way goes Jaylene Williams. Straight to the rack, off the glass, good for 2. 12-9, Coyotes up. Marin looking to get some more points, can't do so.
Cerro Coso looks a lot different with Williams running the point. Him coming down full steam, he's pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Luke Vassell able to get his hand on it, poke it out of bounds, but stays with the Coyotes.
You see Jaylene Williams here. Again, when he's coming downhill, he has to get cut off. Last time he got fouled. This time he gets an easy layup.
Open shot at the top, deep 2 is good. Jordan Howard. Howard coming out of Miami, Florida. Columbia takes a lot of players out of Dillard High School, also in Florida, although those Florida boys always doing good on the court.
And you can tell now from the energy from Cerro Coso, they came to play.
14-9, Cerro Coso up over Marin.
And you see the defense right here. They eat and breathe off good defense. No fouls there. Creates the travel, creates the turnover.
Lyles to Williams, gets the screen. Pulls up for 3, can't connect. And they're going to say Marin fouled underneath. So Coyotes keep the ball even though they missed the shot, and Marin came down with it.
And you see getting good positioning, boxing out. Nobody boxed him out. Easy call for the refs.
Lyles will inbound. Couldn't quite get the man underneath and stolen away by number 21, Christopher Rendon.
And we see here on the replay, almost had it.
Tipped on the inbound, but still able to get it to Kyron Gardner.
Now there is going to have to be some more active defense right here.
Another drive inside from Williams. Can't get it to go on the court. Finally getting back up to go back and play defense. Pass goes a little bit behind and blocked by Williams. Coyotes get it back.
That was good recovery by Williams. got knocked down on the last play, but was able to come back on defense to get in. And now I think the Mariners are going to have a lot of issue with Williams right now. The bigger guard you see right here, he's not being cut off, and then he also does a good job of using his body and putting his body in position to create those type of fouls. You can't reach in, you can't gamble. You're going to have to move your feet and cut him off, which is now why he's getting double teamed.
So we're now 9.5 minutes into the first half, and we have a score of 14-9 in favor of Cerro Coso. What do you think the teams have to do a little bit differently starting the second half of the first half, of course, to try to put their team more on top, or just put them on top for the first time?
I think Cerro Coso is trying to overthink things right now. Hit good three right there, knocked down from Howard. But Cerro Coso is executing and taking their time. I think if they push the tempo a little bit more, they can kind of get some separation. And Marin's going to have to play better defense. They're not stopping anybody. And so when you're not getting stops, the little buckets that you're getting here, far few in between, it becomes very difficult. So if they want to keep the game close, they're going to have to start on the defensive end. And definitely the defense is going to create easy buckets on offense.
And for Marin, they have a lot of fouls already on the board for themselves. And some teams would take it as a compliment, saying if they have to foul us, we're doing our job, making the baskets, doing the correct plays.
Absolutely.
Here at the line is Grant Polk. And a travel underneath for Josh Miller.
And here again, you got to make those free throws. Absolutely drop. Oh, I don't even think he knew he was that high.
So Marin gets it back on the turnover, and here's Fagan from the corner. Defense switches on him, trying to get past. Finally pulls up for a shot off the iron and coming down to the Coyotes.
And they got to stop the ball quicker.
What a move by Williams. And the drive inside, baseline, good from Josh Miller. Turns it over on the opposite end and gets a bucket for his team on the other. Timeout there, Cerro Coso 19, the Marin Mariners 9.
All started with the push. You see right there, push the tempo by Williams, takes his time, gets an easy lay.
It's the Columbia Classic on NorCal Sports TV. Levi Flores and Lauren Goodman. This was the play just a second ago.
And he's in trouble. When you get good position like that, get the easy lay. He almost thought he had a foul before he understood that he was the one going to shoot free throws. And he gets the and one.
Full court pressure again from Marin, and it's not just the whole team, actually. It's only Daniel Fagan, as we see a triple from the wing. Couldn't get it to go, but they have another opportunity.
And I think there was some miscommunication right there from Marin. They're trying to run some type of zone, but they haven't quite got it down packed.
See the frustration of Marin saying we need to get rebounds. Somebody needs to guard the guys, block them out, and then try to get that ball back. But the Coyotes controlling and dominating on the offensive end.
And I think that, again, is a result of having the year off, not playing organized as well. So you see a lot less defense, a lot less rebounding and things like that. Let's watch this rebound right here.
That was Williams, who was fouled from behind by Fagan.
And it seems like he was frustrated. He thought he was going up on the shot for that one, and they got him taking it out on the baseline side.
Williams poked out from behind, last touched by Williams.
And I think the frustration is getting to set in here for Williams. He's looking for some calls.
7-point lead for the Coyotes. The way that Cerro Coso have been playing doesn't necessarily represent their score on the board currently. They have second chance opportunities, third chance opportunities, and they just keep fighting for the ball, going, and going.
And that's how you can tell that they're going to be really good as the season progresses. As the season progresses, they are going to continue to get better because right now they're playing hard. Everything might not be going the right way, but they're still playing hard.
Here they go again on the fast break. Fagan against Lyles, and they're going to call a technical on Zarius Benson-Moore.
And again, Cerro Coso not being able to control their emotion right now. You see pushing it in transition. I don't even know what happened on that last play. I'm assuming that he said something to the official. But it's a lot of chirping and complaining on the Cerro Coso side. I think if they kind of just stop talking to the refs, they can see. And you see again here that push in transition and automatic technical.
Williams talking to the ref as well, and Fagan will take that free throw. Both teams in the bonus. That one rattles in, and we talked about the 70% free throw percentage of the Coyotes earlier, but when we move over to Marin's side, 64%, that 6% is a big difference because we know free throws win games.
Oh, definitely, and then he just missed two. Fagan, the De Anza High School product. You can tell they want him to be more in the offensive package for Marin. But he got to make free throws right there.
A lot of chatter out there on the court trying to reset their teams, especially Marin for the defensive end.
And we're in the bonus. And Williams, again, being able to do whatever he wants, not being cut off. And then you got to call that. Easy money for Williams.
When we look at the height out there on the court, Marin actually has the two tallest players between the teams, sitting at 6'7" apiece. But for Cerro Coso, they average about 6'4", 6'5" a player, and they're all muscular. So when you take in that size where you have the thin but the tall, and then the muscle and a little bit shorter, they kind of equal out. But when you only have two players that actually have that height, I think that's why Cerro Coso is dominating down low.
Oh, yes, because they have a mismatch in the guard category. Cerro Coso has the height advantage in the guard category, which is allowing it to be difficult. But you see right there, he said, Pongos has said he's going to be the offensive package, which they need to get more touches for him. It seems like when he touches the ball, he almost makes every shot.
That puts his team at a 6-point deficit, 7.5 remaining in the first half.
And now we see a 2-3 zone right now from Marin, and it's actually making an impact.
They do have to be careful with those. Josh Miller down low, he's running the baseline back and forth, and he was open that whole time. They just couldn't quite get it to him.
And you see right here, unnecessary, like, just close out. Just close out. Just close out.
He sold it a little bit, but he takes the foul, headed to the line. Connects. Has a chance for one more. Timeout from Marin's side, 22-15. Cerro Coso Coyotes up over the Mariners. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCST. Live from the Oak Pavilion, it's the Columbia Classic. Levi Flores and Lauren Goodman. Cerro Coso, a strong showing offensively and defensively. Marin sticking in there, trying to get back up on top.
It seems like the refs are trying to tighten the game up, minimize the chatter, so they're calling a little bit more calls. As you see down there in the hold, Prongos, nobody can really get around him. We have to find a way to get him the basketball a little bit more. Again, every time he touches the basketball, he scores.
He's one of those two players that are 6'7" we talked about earlier, and he has the size, so he's one of those players that you can't get around him, like you've been saying.
And he's working down low very well. He misses the free throw there. But also, he seems like he has a nice, soft touch, so he can work him at the high post as well.
Miller thought about a three. Coyotes resetting.
And now this is interesting on how the Coyotes respond to this 2-3 zone.
Coyotes with another offensive rebound as they kick it out to number 23, Williams. Driving inside, floater, back iron. Mariners get it.
Like the thought process from Williams, finding the crease, attacking.
Driving in baseline, trying to kick it to the other side. Poked away. Josh Miller downside. Cerro Coso breaking away. Gets it to drop. Josh Miller, the sophomore player from Dallas, Texas, showing off his moves.
Josh Miller, he's back going. Started off strong at the beginning of the half. Found his footing, and now he's back going. And again, cannot get around him. But here we go, Josh Miller with that last bucket. He put a little sauce on it, a little jelly.
Here goes Prongos again at the free throw line as we take another look. Different angle there. Soft touch off the glass, gets it to roll.
Good positioning, but right now you see Prongos again at the free throw line. Why? Fighting for position down low, and they haven't seemed to find a way to get around him and guard him in the proper way. I saw on that last play, Jordan Howard trying to talk to the officials about seeing how he can defend him, but he seems like he's been a problem.
24-18, Coyotes up over the Mariners.
And we see the Mariners change his play. Some dividends right here. Slowed the Coyotes down, but that was a tough basket under the rim.
Nathaniel Jackson fighting his way down low. Another freshman, this one out of Atlanta, Georgia. Mariners finally taking their time trying to find that open man as Prongos drives the baseline. 3-point from the corner off the front iron, and Coyotes get it again. Looking to the corner, Josh Miller.
Nice patience by the Coyotes. Taking what they got, and Josh Miller again knocks it down.
That puts them at a 10-point lead. Marin trying to answer with a three of their own, can't do so.
And now the zone may have slowed them down, but the Coyotes seem like they have found a way to get the seams, get it to their hot players, and right now it was just 2 seconds ago it was Williams, now it's Miller.
Miller looking for three. Prongos with the rebound, pushing his team fast down the court. Kick to the corner, another three, that one short. Substitutions, Fagan coming in for the Mariners and Lyles coming in for Cerro Coso.
And that was a nice play from Josh Miller. Step back, looked at him and said, guard me. And right there on cutting down the seams for Sarah. Nathaniel Jackson on that last leg.
Lyles in some trouble, having to find a man. Gets it to go off the glass. What seemed unlikely was able to fall.
And Cerro Coso right now is literally finding the seams of the zone and attacking it, which they only took them a couple possessions to figure out. They settled for a couple threes, but now they figured out, hey, this is how we attack. This is how we get into these gaps. They're also screening in it, which is creating openings that they're getting.
Miller couldn't connect on the three, and I think we also found Lucas Prongos' weak spot, and that's the three-point line. He just missed a minute ago from around the arc, and he does everything but shoot the three well.
Well, I think on that one he kind of rushed it a little bit. Didn't probably take his time on that last shot, but you see right here just attacking the gaps, and then Jordan Howard gets it easy and one, I say.
Miller gets the first two more, fouled around the arc. Couldn't make the shot for the 4-point play, but able to gain him from the line.
And that's what the good teams do right there. They read, make a good read on the adjustment, read and react, and fix it. You see the Mariners came out in that 2-3 zone, tried to slow them down a little bit. Now they're being very aggressive and turning the corner, attacking the zone, and that's why they're in this position right now.
Josh Miller hitting 3 for 3 on that one. Puts his team at 33 and Marin at 18.
You got to use the screen right there. Got to use the screen. Niles Harris, you got to use the screen. Why? Because now you create this motion with Prongos, who may get him a roll to the basket, may get him a pick and pop, but also it's not a lot of people getting around 6'7" guy. So if you use that screen right there, you can potentially get yourself open, not only your teammate.
Harris will come out after that play and bring in Blake Murray, one of the starting 5 for Marin. Also a very strong player, actually sent a guy to the bench earlier as Josh Miller on the reverse gets it off with a nice soft touch.
Now Marin might be in trouble. They switch back to that man-to-man, and it's still not slowing down Coyotes.
Fagan finds the open lane on the right side, floats it up, in and around, and off to the Coyotes.
Coyotes off and running.
Nathaniel Jackson hits the deck hard, but gets it to Adam Claiborne before he does that. Lyles for 3, can't connect. Prongos leading. Nice little move, kicks it to the wing. Off the back iron, and Coyotes with another rebound, dominating offensively and defensively in that category as the Coyotes find an open lane, puts the body into Prongos, and Lyles can't get it to go either. Shot after shot after shot, and finally sending a Coyote to the line.
That was a good offensive rebound right there. I thought they were going to throw the lob to Lyles. But you see right there, Josh Miller getting a layup. Lyles had a definitely alley-oop opportunity right there that they missed, seeing him ahead, but way to stick into play, get that offensive rebound to get a foul.
A little too flat on the first free throw. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Still to go tonight, starting at 6 o'clock as long as this game finishes on time. Columbia College versus Folsom Lake. Columbia ranked number 2 in the preseason rankings. You do not want to miss this team all season.
I'm excited to see them. I think they're going to come out and put on the show here in their home gym.
Cerro Coso 36, Marin 18. Another drive inside. Big block by Miller. But Marin has another chance. 3-point shot on the way, off the mark. And it's going back to the Coyotes.
Miller said, not in my house. And this not even his house. He's legitimately on fire right now. Good closeout, though. It started with the closeout. Good defense. And now we got to talk about that. We can't go in on a 6'6", 6'7" guy with that type of wingspan and think that we're going to be able to float. Little guards, all little guards across America. if you're listening to this, do not think that you're going to pull a stop and pop floater over a guy that big and that athletic. It's just not successful.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Cerro Coso up 36 to the Marin Mariners 18. I'm Levi Flores along with Lauren Goodman. Thank you for joining us at the Columbia Classic Oak Pavilion, home of the Columbia College Claim Jumpers, who are playing at 6 o'clock against Folsom Lake. But for right now, the Columbia Classic just inviting a few teams, starting their season, getting to play a little bit against teams you may not play against in the regular season.
I'm super excited to be here with you, Levi, because opening basketball season, it's always a great start, right, to get in it. And these are some competitive teams, so I think we're going to put on the show this weekend.
Lyles connects on that free throw, and he has one more. Marin still not quitting, keeping up that fast-paced offense. I'm interested to see what their plans are at the break, what the coach saw during the first half that he wants to change. It's one thing going into the half, and it's another thing coming out.
Well, they got to make better decisions right there. Jackson with another turnover. Lyles good change of speed.
Pulls up from 15, connects on that one. Jordan Howard, the freshman out of Miami, Florida.
Jordan Howard put a little sauce on that one.
Fagan again looking for a similar play. Drives inside, fouled, and he's going to the line.
And that's what I've been waiting to see out of him. He was an offensive package in high school. We know he has it in there, but look at the good change of speed. And this is what you have to do to get Miller. Get Miller in the air, then step through. You cannot just drive on him and think you're going to have an easy shot. That was a good move right there to get the and-1.
Fagan connects on the three-point play. And now Marin going back to the full court pressure. Usually we saw Fagan doing that earlier, and he was the only one, but now two other Marin players going down, trying to make the stop early.
Well, it's already a 20-point game, so Marin's going to have this gut check and man up right now. If they feel like they want to get back in this ball game, they're going to have to play lock-up defense.
A drive, a shot, glass, good. Nathaniel Jackson.
Jackson just makes it look so easy on that last play.
Fagan with the shot, high up there, gets it to drop, and the foul.
And that's what we need to see. Fagan taking over the game. This is what we wanted. Good move, good hesitation. There was no reason for Howard to jump and try to foul that one. But that was a good concentration, a way to get the shot in. Now he's back at the free throw line again.
And Fagan connects for the three-point play. 2 in a row for him. Jackson will bring it up in the final minute of the first half.
And now this is going to be important for Marin if they can tough it out right now and get a stop going into the half.
Fagan fighting to steal that one, but Josh Miller in the corner. Lyles outside to Howard. Turnaround jumper, 15-footer, no good.
That's a good start for Marin. Now they got to capitalize on it and get a bucket right here.
Fagan slows it down, under 30 to go now. 2-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Fagan slowing it down. Looking for the final shot of the first half. Fagan throws a three off the right side. Now the Coyotes have one more chance. Counting down at 3. It's Josh Miller down the court, pulls up jumper off the front iron. Can't get it to go. 42-24, End of the first half, still 20 minutes to go on NorCal Sports TV.
What's your favorite part of this camp so far?
My favorite part is meeting new people, such as teammates and old friends that came earlier.
I really like the one-on-one training. The coaches really tried to get like the connections with the kids during the camp, so I think that was a really good part of it.
I liked the drills, the ball handling drills and shooting drills.
I think, one thing that's very underrated here at the camp was like meeting new people, because I thought there was going to be like very little people here from all around here, but there's people from Oakland, there's people from Atascadero, way far, and just got to meet new people. I really liked it. I was enjoying it. It was really fun.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Wrights Basketball Scouting is an NCAA certified scouting service based in Northern California. Whether you're a college coach, player, or parent, Wrights Basketball Scouting has a service for you. We provide in-depth scouting reports year-round to college coaches, individual player evaluation, team dynamic reports, and we even offer support, guidance, and advice for parents on ways to improve and elevate the game of their athlete. Wrights Basketball Scouting is here to help and highlight the athletes who are preparing to play the next level of basketball, and we guarantee scouting the right way. For more information on our services, pricing, and subscriptions, please contact Head Scout Britt Wright at 408-569-0198.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school. So it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun. Meeting new people, making new friends. The games, I love playing games. Yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second, has another shot, puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the chills? I have the chills.
I definitely
look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minners Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms.
What's your favorite part of this camp so far?
My favorite part is meeting new people, such as teammates and old friends that came earlier.
I really like the one-on-one training. The coaches really tried to get like the connections with the kids during the camp, so I think that was a really good part of it.
I liked the drills, the ball handling drills and shooting drills.
I think, one thing that's very underrated here at the camp was like meeting new people, because I thought personally there was going to be like very little people here from all around here, but there's people from Oakland, there's people from Atascadero, way far, and just got to meet new people. I really liked it. I was enjoying it. It was really fun.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minners Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Wrights Basketball Scouting is an NCAA certified scouting service based in Northern California. Whether you're a college coach, player, or parent, Wrights Basketball Scouting has a service for you. We provide in-depth scouting reports year-round to college coaches, individual player evaluation, team dynamic reports, and we even offer support, guidance, and advice for parents on ways to improve and elevate the game of their athlete. Wrights Basketball Scouting is here to help and highlight the athletes who are preparing to play the next level of basketball, and we guarantee scouting the right way. For more information on our services, pricing, and subscriptions, please contact Head Scout Britt Wright at 408-569-0198.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school. So it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun. Meeting new people, making new friends. The games, I love playing games. Yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the chills? I have the chills.
I definitely
Look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Hello and welcome to the Oak Pavilion. I'm Levi Flores along with Lauren Goodman. And the Columbia Classic this year starting off with Cerro Coso versus the Marin Mariners. 42-24 at the end of the first half, just about to start up the second. But what can we look forward to in the second half?
I think the biggest thing is we've gotten our feet under ourselves right now. We've gotten adjusted. Now let's go play basketball, right? We have to play the right way. If you're Marin right now, you have to get defensive stops. It's that simple. Our defense right now is not where it needs to be, giving up 42 points in the first half. You know, just get out of control quickly if they don't buckle down and play defense. And defense really is about heart. It's not nothing the coach can tell you. You have to lock up. You have to find your man. You have to do your assignment on your player. And so they're going to have to play better defense as well as stop allowing second chance opportunities. They're not boxing out. They're not securing rebounds, which is giving Cerro the opportunity to get putbacks, get rebounds, get second chance shots, and all those type of things that are allowing them to push the lead. So they have to play defense, get a stop, turn that into offense. Stops, offense. And it takes one stop at a time. And if they do that, then they're able to be successful. Now, if you're on the other side for Cerro Coso, they are playing lights out right now. Playing lights out. Now, it's how can they keep that momentum? Josh Miller had 18 in the first half. Nobody really in foul trouble right now, so they have the opportunity to really push the lead. And we'll see some other stars probably come from that Coastal team that maybe have some things that we haven't seen in the first half.
Columbia Classic still has one more game tonight, then 2 games tomorrow. Cerro Coso will be playing Folsom Lake at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And then Columbia, of course, the home gymnasium, the home team, they play at 6 o'clock tonight against Folsom Lake. So we're going to see how Folsom Lake may match up against Cerro Coso. And then tomorrow at 6 o'clock, Columbia again against this Marin team. And Marin, they're doing a lot on the court. They're going fast, but early in the season, you want to slow it down a little bit, get your plays going, because this is their first time having that real game experience this season.
It is, and I think they need to also find a way to get Lucas Prongos the ball more. In that first half, he finished with a total of 9. I think he can bring more to the table, but he has to be within the offensive package. Hopefully, maybe they can get him and Fagan together and go get some screen roll action, get some ball action to where he can get some dump offs and also get Fagan open for some easy buckets.
We will see if the teams make these changes as we see Cerro Coso starting off the second half. And it's Williams to Josh Miller, the same names we talked about in the first half. And it looks like they're starting off strong, and we haven't even seen a shot yet. First one off the front iron, but still warming up after taking a quick break. And there it is.
Easy bucket.
Marin looks like they're slowing it down on the offensive end as we see Fagan from about 18, a little too strong. Gets the ball caught between the backboard and the rim.
And I want to see him get good shots. That wasn't a bad shot, but he didn't shoot it the best he could. You see now offensive foul right there getting around the screen. That's a good start for Marin. You have to get stops. However you get them, we'll take them. You see right here, just getting over the screen, illegal screen. That was a bad screen, to be honest. But that's what's going to help them. Now they got to turn that into points.
Fagan controlling. Blake Murray in some trouble and a double dribble getting called for right there on the wing.
And that's part of the problem of why Marin is in this situation they are right now. They get a stop on defense, but then what do they turn that to? Another turnover, which gives Cerro Coso the ball right back. So
Lyle's one of the 2 sophomore players trying to control his team, but nobody really listening, taking his command, so that results in a turnover. Marin going the other way, and it's Fagan baseline. Trying to get past Williams, puts the shot up, gets the bucket, and the foul. Send him to the line for a 3-point play.
He finds a way to get that ball off his fingertips. Even when you think he doesn't have a slight chance, you see baseline drive right there, get the floater up top, bump on the bottom, easy call.
That's going to be placed on Jaylene Williams, too, who was a strong force for Cerro Coso in the first half.
And he just didn't let him come down. You got to let the shooter at least come down on the shot. Didn't do that. And you see the results right there.
Another 3-point play. That's 3 times that he's made the basket and connected on the free throw.
His last 3 buckets have been and 1 plays.
Full court press from Marin again, trying to stop the Coyotes. Williams throws it up, gets the bucket, looking for a foul, but nothing there for him.
And that's where Jackson has to do a better job of cutting him off before he gets to position.
Blake Murray over the top, finding Grant Polk, and they call the jump ball. An interesting play there. We saw Blake Murray. He came through trying to get it to Polk there on the underneath the basket, and instead of trying to pop it up and over, he actually threw it straight down the back of a Coyote player. That way a Coyote actually can't get their hands on it, and they have to turn all the way around and try to find the ball to pick it off.
That's 2 quick fouls on Williams. Who had none in the first, but now he has 2 quickly, back-to-back.
2 seasons ago, the Coyotes averaged 82.6 points per game, and it looks like they're on track to do just about that. 48% field goal percentage, which isn't what we're seeing. They're actually missing a lot more than just half of their shots as we see a turnover from Josh Miller. But they do get those second chance opportunities, which gets them those points to where they're at now.
Now right here, I want to see them go screen and roll with Broncos. He's calling for the ball. Good pass.
Loop underneath, blocked by Zarius Benson-Moore, which results in the Coyotes getting it and a foul.
I like the thought process, but I want Jackson to shoot that one. right underneath the basket right there. You got to score that.
Thought Josh Miller was shooting it right there.
I did too.
Mariners sticking with the full court press, nearly tipped away by Jordan Jackson. Coyotes maintain.
You see Marin with the full court. Pick up, they're switching all screens.
Fagan trying to steal but gets away from his man. It's Josh Miller. Offensive rebound underneath and another missed shot. 2 in a row, but Lyles gets it. Wing 3, a little too strong.
Again, we got to box out if you're Marin. Stop giving up second chance shot. Prongo should probably take this all the way, but he doesn't.
Reverse layup, gets it off the glass. Jordan Jackson for 2.
I think Jordan Jackson has a lot more in the tank, but he has to go ahead and display that. No really reason to hold back now. You got to go. I think this is a good time to kind of take over the game.
That was great press by the Mariners there, keeping the Coyotes backcourt for 8 seconds. You have 10 seconds in JUCO basketball as we see an offensive foul. That's Jaden Banks. Take another look at that one. You see him go to the left side. Break it down for us, Lauren.
That was pretty interesting right there. I'm going to leave that one to him. He saw it, I didn't.
And Prongos gets fouled on his way through.
Okay, now he's been in the quarter for 4 minutes now, and this is his first shot attempt. It just can't happen. He is your leading scorer right now behind Fagan. Get him the ball more.
Timeout called on the court. 46-29, Cerro Coso leading.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Basketball Scouting is an NCAA certified scouting service based in Northern California. Whether you're a college coach, player, or parent, Wright's Basketball Scouting has a service for you. We provide in-depth scouting reports year-round to college coaches, individual player evaluation, team dynamic reports, and we even offer support, guidance, and advice for parents on ways to improve and elevate the game of their athlete. Wright's Basketball Scouting is here to help and highlight the athletes who are preparing to play the next level of basketball, and we guarantee scouting the right way. For more information on our services, pricing, and subscriptions, please contact head scout Britt Wright at 408-569-0198. Cerro Coso Coyotes 46, the Marin Mariners 29 at the Columbia Classic at Columbia College, Oak Pavilion. And starting off the second half, we're 3.5 minutes in. Cerro Coso already put 5 fouls on their record, while Marin sticking to 1, but not really changing the score.
Not at all, because Marin's not scoring. They have to put points in the basket, and they have to get stops right now. Josh Miller pushing in full transition. That can't happen. Good defense right here by Prongos. I like that. Everybody got to lock up and find their man right now.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Nathaniel Jackson fumbling with it around the arc.
I love their intensity already. The timeout made them make an adjustment.
Miller couldn't connect on the mid-range shot, but gets it back for another 30.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. You play good defense for 35 seconds, and then what? 30 seconds, and now you give up another second chance opportunity, and now you're playing defense again. Seems like they called the kick ball on that last one. Looks like it hit off Fagan's foot.
Cerro Coso from the baseline to the corner. Corner 3, a little too strong and way off the mark. Prongos back the other way for Marin. Looking for a fast break, one-on-one in the corner. Spin move, turn around, can't get it to go. Blake Murray gets it to, though.
And I'm glad to see somebody else get on the scoreboard for Marin. They need help. But now, fun fact, there's only been one three-pointer made in the game thus far. So, you see Josh Miller on the push.
Marin, bounce pass underneath, gets fouled, couldn't get the shot to go. Back to the three-pointer. So, only one three-point shot made in the game.
Only one three-point shot made, and that was the opening three from Josh Miller. And everybody seems like they've been off tonight.
Josh Miller, part of the Coyotes, of course. They have 37% three-point percentage from the 2019-2020 season. That was 10th in the state for three-point percentage, but they were also 60th in the state for three-point shots attempted. So they get that 10th in the state for percentage made, but also one of the worst teams in attempts made.
Of course, and they're shooting it a lot. There's no hesitation in the shots. I think they will start falling the more as the season comes. But it's also you have to be aware of what's going on in the game. If the shot's not falling, you got to make something else happen. Now, I like this pressure from Marin.
They've diminished the lead to 13, slowly making their way back to it.
And now they're kind of going into a run and jump, applying pressure, and now it's all by committee. Everybody got to do their part.
Lyle's baseline to the corner, and the shot clock buzzes at 0.
And there we go.
Another turnover for the Coyotes, and now Marin back the other way. Coyotes didn't even have an opportunity to put the ball up in the air, which means Marin can put an extra point or two on the board, which was unmatched by Cerro Coso.
Yes, and that's what they needed. They needed to turn stops into points, stops into points. And now when they have more options.
Murray fouled, couldn't connect.
And now when they have more options, like Murray attacking to the basket, and he did on his last drive, that's what I like. Be aggressive. You can't just rely on one person to score, and now Murray's getting in the action, gets to the free throw line.
6 minutes into the second half, 13-point lead for the Coyotes, and this is Blake Murray taking his chance at a few free throws.
And see, that Marin's actually shooting very well from the free throw line. Only 2, 3 misses tonight, 4 misses tonight. That's really good percentage. And now, look, they just shot a free throw. They get a stop. They get another stop. Now they're back at the free throw line. They have to collectively put it together, and then they will start seeing the results, and that's what's allowing them to get back in the game right now.
Nathaniel Jackson all the way around the court, connects with the body up in the air, and it's offensive.
Nathaniel Johnson with the big body right there. I like it. Take him off the dribble. Give me some of that. I don't. Murray, you don't try to block that. Play good defense.
Looked like they called offensive, although they're sending him to the line.
And again, we see it right here. Action coming. Don't try to swipe at that. But that was good body control. He said big body.
Quick handoff to Fagan. He will control from the wing.
And now I want to see Fagan and Prungos go. Okay, good take. Got to make that.
Prungos upset, but quickly gets back on D.
Oh, I still want to see Fagan and Prungos going some screen and roll action, maybe get him rolling to the basket. Here you go again. See the run and jump by Marin, and now that calls a what? Travel.
Head back the other way. Marin still sticking in it, even though they give up a shot and a foul, which sent him to the line.
And you see right there, just a little steppage, but it started. That happened from causing the tempo. You got to increase the pressure. Once they brought the pressure, now you got to allow them to respond to it. And what the response is, turnover.
Zarius Benson-Moore back in the game for the Coyotes. Vassell finding his way inside. Euro step, couldn't get it to go.
Not even like that from Vassell. Be aggressive in attack. It has to be more. It has to be by committee. Everybody has to do their part to chip away.
Another drive from the Coyotes finds itself in.
And now we're getting to see a scoring tangent right now from Nathaniel. See on this last drive another one. Euro steps to the cup. Gets an easy lay.
Basketball Scouting is an NCAA certified scouting service based in Northern California. Whether you're a college coach, player, or parent, Wright's Basketball Scouting has a service for you. We provide in-depth scouting reports year-round to college coaches, individual player evaluation, team dynamic reports, and we even offer support, guidance, and advice for parents on ways to improve and elevate the game of their athlete. Wright's Basketball Scouting is here to help and highlight the athletes who are preparing to play the next level of basketball, and we guarantee scouting the right way. For more 12 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the second half. Cerro Coso up 51 to the Marin Mariners 34. Marin coming back in the second half slowly but surely. Have to get more buckets down the hatch, though.
Yeah, they do. And it's starting with their defense, though. They're getting more stops, and they're creating good offense for themselves, which has allowed them to make the run.
Here's Marin now out of the timeout. Fagan driving, right-handed finish, good off the glass. Now it's up to them on the defensive end to try to make another stop. Fagan, good defense against Jackson.
And I'm glad Fagan woke up. Playing better defense now. The offense is starting to roll for him.
One-on-one underneath, throws it up high and able to drop through.
Cerro Coso, though, they find a way to get a bucket every time. And you see right here Fagan taking his time, being patient, gets a little floater over the top, and he gives Nathaniel some of that back. But right here, that was a good driving kick. Good post up, took his time, developed itself, got the easy lay.
The ball was last touched by the Coyotes, which stuck with Marin, although a quick turnover on the inbound pass.
Now Williams is back in the game. We haven't seen him for a while get in the offensive package, so let's see if he can help Cerro Coso kind of coast out to the end of this game.
It's been about 7 or 8 minutes since we've seen him, and he picked up 2 quick fouls in the second half, so he was benched due to those fouls and try to keep him safe, get a little more game time later in.
Absolutely. I think once he comes in, he will be cold. You see right here, good jump stop, good drive, but we see the foul right there, or it's a jump ball when they got tangled up.
Now we see Williams playing some tight defense full court and coming back after the inbound pass, but we do not want to see him pick up another foul.
Not this early in the game right now. I think it'd be smart for him. We know why he brought him in to guard Fagan, but we're going to make sure that he has to be smart right now, especially on the offensive end, because Marin's picked up a couple charges.
And travel on Kyron Gardner, resulting in another turnover. But Marin not taking advantage of those turnovers, just not making the baskets. There's been 3 or 4 turnovers on Cerro Coso's side, which could easily make the score currently 53-43.
Yeah, just the difference in the game. You got 4 stops, but you only capitalized on 1 of them.
Can they get it this time? They do. Number 21, Christopher Rendon.
And now, again, Marin knows if they want to get back in this game, they got to do it by committee, but they also got to continue to play defense. They got more guys that coming off the bench in rotation getting buckets for them. That's going to help them.
Gardner holding it now. Not really in a rush. Here goes Williams. Pass down low, poked away by Fagan. Marin having to slow it down, picked off. Adam Claiborne.
Again, Marin, they got a turnover, They commit a turnover, they give up a bucket.
That was Williams again down low. Holding his left pinky currently, looking like he injured it on the previous play. Fagan throws it up, hits the deck, a bucket from Grant Polk as Fagan's slow to get up.
I don't know if Fagan slipped on that last play or what, but here's Williams taking his time, being patient, good body move. Jump stop to an easy layup.
Fagan will come out.
And on that last play, there's Fagan. I don't know if he was tripped up or what, but seems like he hit his head first and collided. Let's see another play of it. I think he got tripped.
Blake Morin for Marin, and Evan Scott Alexander, first time seeing him for Cerro Coso in the game as well.
Well, you see Williams, no hesitation, back in the game, back on the offense.
Another substitution for Marin. That's Blake Murray. Offensive rebound on the free throw. That's Zarius Benson-Moore, and he's fouled, so 2 attempts at the line back-to-back.
Marin got to box out. Nobody boxes him out. Gets a little fakeage there. I don't know if that was a little floppage or what there. I was curious, but it starts with the boxing out. Even if he does flop, you got to make contact. You got to box him out.
Marin in the bonus and sitting at a 16-point lead for the Coyotes. Marin had it within 13, although slacking a little bit in the past few minutes, and now they have another opportunity. Blake Moore to Prongos. Outside to Murray for 3, but a foul before that.
And we see Williams picking up the charge right there. And I think that's Prongos being frustrated. He hasn't really touched the ball that much in this second half. And he just put his head down and went to the basket, but that was a good job by Williams playing good defense right there and picking up a charge.
Nearly stolen by Marin, but now the Coyotes have a chance. Deep 2 off the mark. And back to Marin. Turnover.
Marin has to capitalize. Cerro Coso, though, as well. Their offense has been stagnant. It's been one player going on a run and then another player not. That was a good move. I don't know what happened right there.
They're going to say he stepped out in the corner at the last second there, Adam Claiborne. Said his toe just clipped the line as he was touching the ball.
And again, Williams picking up a foul away from the ball.
Let's take a look. Number 23 and number 2 getting caught in between the players there.
And Williams, the one thing he does really well is he knows how to sell a foul. He uses his body really well, and so that's what you get there a result of.
And they're in the bonus, so they're going to shoot a free throw.
And it was an offensive foul, so I'm confused on why he's shooting free throws right now.
And you saw right there as well, Blake Murray had his arm up in the chest of Williams. So, yes.
It was a good sell.
Yes, a foul, but at the same time, sold it a little bit too.
Yeah, good sell. And that's what the good players do, right? Your job is to make it look like what it may be or what it may not be.
Williams able to get one, has a chance at one more. Connects 2 for 2, 58-40, now an 18-point lead. The Coyotes slowly taking their podium again.
Yeah, and it's all been on the back of Williams.
Rendon back underneath, and a big jam from Grant Polk.
Okay, Grant Polk, we haven't seen you since the first half. Way to wake up.
Williams driving, kick to the wing. Nearly blocked, can't get it to go, back iron.
He didn't need the dribble right there. I wish he would have just caught and shot that.
Here's Prungos, a three of his own, in and out.
And Prongos has pretty much been neutralized this second half. And that's really an impact of how the Mariners have been playing. Just imagine if he brings what he brought in that first half to where other players are now, they probably would be a different score in this game.
Miller, isolation, picks the three, connects the three.
And Miller.
Some words on the court, too, and between Miller and Murray. Rendon floater over the top of Williams, connects and no foul. Good job by Williams, staying strong with his feet and making sure that it was on Blake Murray if he collided in air.
Definitely did. And you saw Reardon right there, Rendon right there looking at the ref, looking for a call.
Jumper short. Miller hits the deck, slow to get back on defense. Here's Rendon, connects for a three of his own, and now they're getting hot as Cerro Coso calls the timeout. 61-47.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
It has been all Cerro Coso all game, but you see the jam from Grant Polk. The Mariners trying to stay within this game, and they actually brought it within 14, and that's what forced the Coyote timeout. 7 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the game, and we can see if Marin can actually come back and take a victory for their first game of the season.
You see right here, Polk is the only one that's gotten the dunk today. I would think I would see a couple more, especially with the athleticism of Cerro Coso.
Miller and Murray on the left side. Cerro Coso taking their time again. Turnaround jumper, good from 10.
Miller pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Back to a 16-point lead as Prongos controls. Fagan back out there for Marin, taking it straight to the rack, blocked from behind, but a foul. Zarius Benson-Moore picks it up.
Fagan back in the offense, gets immediately to the line. I like it. Patience, good up fake, change speed, goes left. Probably bops him on the head a little bit there. But 90% of the time when you swipe down, let's watch here on that last bucket by Miller. Miller knocking in his 20-plus points for the night. But on that foul on Fagan, any little contact on the head, are usually going to call it.
Fagan 2 of 2. Classic Fagan.
He's only missed one free throw tonight.
Coyotes having some trouble inbounding the ball.
And now this could be the changing point right now for Marin to see if they want to get a chance to stay in this game.
Josh Miller looking for three. Connects!
Uh-oh.
Another three on the board, and now Marin looking to answer back.
Josh Miller is on a tangent right now.
High up there for Prongos, gets it to drop. Not a three, but connects for two.
Glad to see Prongos get back on the board. They need him to score to help them out. Again, they have other people playing with them. So now if he can add some buckets here and some stops, that may help Marin get a stop.
A no-look pass, a perfect pass, if I may say myself, although his receiver just wasn't ready for it.
What you see right here, Prongos, good take. Miller just coming out of position. Didn't have a chance to block it at all.
There's that Josh Miller three.
Miller and Murray is kind of going back and forth right now. I mean, again, Miller is unstoppable tonight. Just knocked down his third three. Pretty unguardable.
First half only had one three-pointer, and that was actually the opening shot. We talked about it. You said they're going to get hot later on, whether it's this game or next game later on in the season, and they certainly have shown off their three-point skills in the past few minutes. Prongos backing down, gets the foul, can't make it, but he'll be sent to the line for two.
You see Williams picking up another foul right there. Just a little bump on the body. Just a little bump on the body. And Prongos have such a soft touch. Soft touch around the rim. Soft touch from the free throw line. That's one of the main reasons why I want to see him and Fagan in that screen and roll action and see what they can create, because he can pick and pop, he can pick and roll. He can do a little mixture with it. And then, again, with a kid that size, young man that size, 6'7", 220, I mean, I'm just saying, he going to get somebody get somebody open for you easily. So that's why I wonder why the coach hasn't went to that sooner, because Cerro Coso hasn't switched out of their man-to-man defense. They've been in it all game.
Prongos 2 for 2, brings it back within 13. Still plenty of game time for Marin to bring it closer. Not sure if they can actually go back on top, but just to bring it back to a single-digit game would show that they do have that skill set. We already know that they do, but just to have it on the record and say we lost, but it was only by 9 or less points would be big for their opponents playing in the future.
And it's also a good read for them, as in when you come out and play hard from the beginning, but there you go, give up another offensive rebound to Claiborne. But like you said, if they get the game closer right now, then that's going to help them out, because they know if when they play to a certain caliber and a certain level, then they know they can win games. When they have moments like they started in the first half, that leads to them being in deficits like this.
Good save by Scott Alexander. And Williams will bring it back down. A foul. Not sure if it's going to be placed on Rendon or if it's on Williams.
And again, more frustration, but you see Claiborne.
And there's another technical, this time on Marin. You actually saw Zarius Benson more. He was calling out to the ref, you got to call a technical on him. I'm pretty sure it was something similar why he got the technical in the first half.
Now, you see, run that back one more time on that replay. Now, Williams did slap him in the face. Right here, knocks him out. And he's like, you're calling the call on me, but now it's extra. Instead of all the emotion and the antics, you got to go talk to the ref one-on-one and say, hey, look, this is what happened. Now, it doesn't mean that conversation will change the call. But now the ref is not calling a technical on you, and you're not giving up 2 free points.
As a coach, you don't want to see technicals either, whether it's in the first game or any game, but something so simple as that as well.
And it's just frustration. The kids haven't played in a year and a half, as we see Williams knocking down a free throw. But that's why Coach pulled him out. Marin's making a run right now. So it's about learning the lesson. We're making a run. You get a technical, now you give them 2 free throws and the ball back. When we're making momentum, now it's 70-53. Those are and you're playing well. So now I got to take you out of your rhythm, take you out of your game. I think they called a wave ball foul because there's technicals in the foul. But it's like you can't make moments like that in the game, and that's why I got to sit out right now.
And just like that, those free throws alone make it 72-53, a 19-point game where just moments ago it was 13.
13 is manageable. It's a 5-minute mark. We set it at 7 minutes. You guys are going to have to go. They start making plays at the 7-minute mark. And so now you do something like this, and it just makes it harder to get out of the hole.
Miller with another three. Connects on that one, too, right in front of his bench.
Miller is on fire. In the last 7 minutes, he's had 3 threes alone.
Marin not necessarily looking for a deep shot as that deep two comes off short. Just trying to find an open man, an open shot, but couldn't connect anywhere. Backing down inside the paint, kick out to the corner. Baseline drive over the top, in and out. That one goes back to Grant Polk and a foul down on the court.
Claiborne picks up a foul there, but see Josh Miller on fire as he knocks that three down in front of his bench.
And how about the defense from Luke Vassell as well? He had the hand nearly on the ball, but luckily for Josh Miller, just able to get it right up and over.
And that goes to the height advantage from Josh Miller. I mean, at 6'6", it's pretty hard to guard when you're a shooter. I mean, that's that Kevin Durant model, right? It's hard to guard that tall shooter. He definitely has that in his package where he can go off the dribble, change it up, and then now he has the pull-up, and he just takes his offense to another game.
Oh of 2 for Grant Polk.
And we're going to see an offensive run here. Key set, coach just called out.
That 3 front iron has another chance. Josh Miller nearly wedges the ball, and it will be last touched by the Coyotes.
And it seemed like Cerro Coso was trying to run a set option for Scott Alexander on that last play. Josh Miller, you see here, kind of just almost getting it off his hands where it falls short.
Fagan back in the point position. Left side, Luke Vassell for 3. Comes off shy. Second chance opportunity from Jordan Jackson finds itself short. Back Coyotes' way. Corner 3, Zarius Benson Moore connects.
And they hitting the threes. It's rolling now. But that goes back to what you talked about, the numbers earlier. Shot percentage, very high. Shot attempts, also very high.
Prungos baseline, backing down Miller. 3.5 remaining in the second half. Fagan, 15-foot jumper off the mark, sent to the foul line.
Now you see right here, good knockdown from Benson Moore, getting the 3. Somebody else on that Cerro Coso team getting the 3 ball in. And the bench likes it.
That's something Marin has to work on in transition. That entire side of the court completely empty of Marin defenders.
And it's find your person in transition. The first thing is you got to backpedal at starting at half court. As we see Fagan missed that one, but starting at half court, you guys got to be backpedaling and finding your man. Nobody finds him, and what? Leaves him a wide open shot.
Aaron Brown coming in for the Coyotes. Haven't seen him all day. And back in the game, one of the starters, Jaden Banks, but we haven't seen him quite as much in the second half either.
We have not.
25-point game. Fagan makes it 24.
And I think 3 minutes left. Coach is just thinking, hey, we're going to open it up. We're going to let everybody play.
Williams straight to the rack. Flip underneath, gets it to go, and the foul.
Big numbers for Williams tonight. As you see, nobody stops him in transition. He makes an easy Euro step past Polk, gets the and one bucket. See it here again, another angle. Good Euro step.
Williams off on the free throw. And fighting for it is Fagan and Jaden Banks, and it looks like they called a foul and now a technical on Banks for arguing the call.
Well, the refs had already made it clear on the first technical in the first half. Please do not talk to me about no nonsense, and especially when you raise your voice. The officials don't like that. So now we got another set of technical free throws.
And, of course, who other to take it but Daniel Fagan.
So, again, you saw loose ball foul, and then now we got the technical.
Blake Murray will take these, connects on the first.
No, I like the potential out of Blake Murray, man. He kind of woke up in the second half, playing better. And that's all you want to see from Marin is how do they build on today's game so they can be prepared for tomorrow's game. Now, both of these teams are scouted by the teams that are coming up next, right? So it should be interesting on how they respond. And this is why we like tournaments, right? Coaches, we love them because you're going to get tested by different teams, different elements, different requirements. But even in that, how do you respond, right? This game will be over, and then you're going to have another one tomorrow.
Fagan to the rack, fouled. He'll have another chance at the line for two as he couldn't connect. And you see people start filling into the Oak Pavilion. Not too many people. Again, it's only the preseason, just trying to, work on their basics, and then once they get into that league part. But people starting to fill in. You can come join us live at the Oak Pavilion. Of course, Columbia's supposed to be at 6 o'clock, but they're going to give them a little bit more time to warm up.
Absolutely.
So make sure you either watch on NorCal Sports TV or come live to the Oak Pavilion.
Yes, I think that the community out here, they've been waiting for basketball. We saw a little bit with football season and more fans coming out. So I think once the game gets closer, there'll be more fans that sprinkle in here.
Nathaniel Jackson controlling. Under 3 minutes to go now, 22-point game. Steal from Fagan. One-on-one, fast break. Using the body, turnaround jumper. No, Grant Polk underneath. Second chance opportunity, blocked from behind and a foul.
Grant Polk tried to dunk that one in. And that was good steal by Fagan, playing good defense. Wish he would have just went up. You got to play the same match as you. Don't jump, stop, and hesitate. But good follow by Polk. That's why he's at the free throw line.
It's a good foul, but as a coach, you would possibly just want the points instead of going to the free throw line.
Absolutely.
And easy, too. You don't need plays for your highlight reel. You just need the points on the board.
This is the highlight reel century. That's why I think Polk, he tried to, pad his stats a little bit right there. He got a rebound. Then he got another rebound. Now he's back at the line to get some points.
And there's one of them. 21-point game, 2 minutes 35 remaining.
Now that's Grant Polk's first free throw knocked in, and he misses the second one.
Scott Alexander taking it all the way down, but one too many steps on his way to the hoop.
Again, another moment where Cerro Coso.
Fagan to the wing. Prongos pulling up for a deep two. Doesn't go, and a foul underneath. I think that's going to go on Grant Polk fighting for that rebound with Nathaniel Jackson.
And we're in the bonus right here. So they will be shooting free throws for the rest of the day.
Ten fouls apiece. And quite a few substitution for the Mariners, getting every player some playtime. Getting ready to go out on the court. Columbia College versus Folsom Lake. Remember, that's coming up in just a few minutes. You do not want to miss out on the first game of the season for both teams.
It should be a really good turnout. I think Folsom Lake is tougher than people anticipate, and we already know with Columbia getting that number 2 seed ranking in preseason, it should be an interesting one. You knowing your own tournament, you want a good matchup. You definitely want to get to the next round, but you want a good matchup. I think with this round robin, it should be very interesting in all the games going forward.
82-61, and we reach the 2-minute mark. Cerro Coso not quitting. Another 3 in front of the bench. Aaron Brown connects.
That was a good hit. It seems like the Cerro Coso team is getting 3 happy right now.
Brown with a steal on the opposite end. Offense, defense. And maybe an assist. Another 3, too strong. Marin not quitting either. Down by 24. Still looking to close that gap any way they can.
Jackson still playing full court defense. I like it. Not giving up, playing all the way down to the end.
Evan Scott Alexander, baseline drive in between 3 Mariners. Takes a hard hit at the ground.
I don't even think he knew where he was at on that one. That's why the ball hit the bottom of the rim, but that was a good attack. Taking Chow off the dribble.
Looks like he ran into his own player there at the end as well.
Good change of speed, putting the ball show and go, and that's what got him to the line.
Evan Scott Alexander out of New Haven, Connecticut. Mentioned that earlier, the Cerro Coso Coyotes, only one player coming from California for their hometown, but at the same time, he went to high school in Arizona.
Good hands there. Saved the table right there.
Marin to inbound, top of the key, 3-point shot on its way, can't connect right side. Grand Polk still fighting for that rebound underneath. As we see a lob to Lyles, connects with the body midair, and he'll go to the line.
You can tell Lyles has the potential of being a high flyer. Nathaniel pushing in transition.
Score currently 86-61. The Cerro Coso Coyotes up over the Marin Mariners. But this score doesn't necessarily say what has happened during this game. Marin was within 13 points at one point in the second half, and the game just got away with them.
Yeah, the game was about peaks and valleys, man. There was moments where Cerro Coso was completely dominant and controlled the game, and then there was moments where Marin was on top and had their same moment. You understand the game is about peaks and valleys. As we see a block right there by Claiborne. Uh-oh, might have a showstopper.
Here goes Lyles. 2 hands for safety.
I like it. Flush it down. Make sure it's extra good.
89-61, and that will most likely cap it off. Nearly another one, but here goes Marin's chance. Grant Polk, yes, answers back with a shot of his own, but no celebration as their team's still down by quite a few.
Grant Polk, he's been a dunking machine tonight. 3 dunks on his total clock. Looking good. Hopefully Marin will learn a lot from tonight's game, but Cerro Coso definitely put on the show, and they'll be facing off against one of these teams we're about to see next.
No shot clock, and the Coyotes look like they'll hold on to it for the final few seconds. 89-63 as the final horn will buzz. Coming up next, the Columbia College Claim Jumpers against Folsom Lake. And just to wrap this up, because it's the first game of the season, first of all, the Coyotes, what do they have to improve on, and what do you think that they did good? Of course, they have to improve on it, but I think you think that it'll
I think the Coyotes just need to be more disciplined. There was moments where they let Marin go on runs. They let Marin be in the game. And so I think if they can be more disciplined and locked in on defense, that's going to be something different because I don't think they were really challenged today defensively. So if they are going to play one of these teams tomorrow They need to stay and pay attention to how they're going to make their defensive assignments. But you see big dunks right there and things like that. They played almost pretty good game to be their first game opening.
And then for the Marin side, they did a lot on the offensive end, only scoring 63 points. They could obviously get more points on the board, but this Saracosa defense made a strong stance against them. So what do you think Marin can do for future games?
I think Marin, they showed that they have a potential of scoring. They show that they have the ability to make big runs. Think they need to capitalize off that. Watch the film tonight, see what they did well, and try to build on that.
Tomorrow, Folsom Lake plays Saracosa, and then Columbia plays Marin. But for right now, in about 20 minutes, Columbia is facing off against Folsom Lake for the second game of the night on the Columbia Classic. I'm Levi Flores along with Lauren Goodman for our producer Justin Flores and the rest of our crew. Thank you for watching the Columbia Classic on NorCal Sports TV.